Alright, what up, y'all? It's your boy Derek So Rude. We back with another motherfucking story time. Finally got the stream up and running. I'm gonna try to stream and record at the same time. So if I'm stumbling and fumbling over my words and shit, don't mind me. I'm not taking this shit out. I'm sorry. We're just gonna talk about the time I lost my mind off of shrooms. So basically what happened was I was in Clarksville, Tennessee for the summer, man. It was the summer after my first year of college. It was lit. For myself, I would never go out looking for shrooms. Like, if shrooms ever found me, that's a different story. But I never go out just looking for the shroomies. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get right. So he's telling me you need to eat an eighth if you want to see, which is at least 3.5 grams. I mean 3.5 grams, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, nah, bro, I just want to see. I just want to see if this is even him. I want to see if this is the real deal, you know? So I remember I brought like, maybe like a gram or two. I don't know. But me and the homies all brought some, you know what I'm saying? So we asked him like, what should we eat it with? Whatever. He was like, just something sweet, bro. Just eat it. Make sure you eat it with something sweet because it tastes like shit. So we was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my first thought is to get some candy. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? So I remember we go over to the gas station. I get some like one of the sour Jones, like it was like the Airhead strips, but the sour ones with all the colors, the rainbow shits, you know what I'm saying? So I got me some of those, wrapped it around, you know what I'm saying? I think I had seen it on Tumblr or some shit, wrapped it on around, went ahead and smashed. Shit was still ass. It still tasted nasty as fuck. Bro, I remember sitting there waiting for the shroomies to hit though, after we finally ate it and shit. And we wasn't feeling nothing, man. I feel like we was just too anxious. We was just too anxious, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, we all tripped about the same amount. It was me and like 2 other people. We all tripped the same amount, bro. So we go to this little kickback. I don't even know if this was the best thing to do, but it slick was because it was just, like, it wasn't like your average kickback. It was literally like a kickback where everybody knew everybody. I ended up in the middle of the kickback, like staring at this speaker, and J. Cole had just dropped I can't remember what it was. He had just dropped fucking Born Center or some shit. I think Born Center is the song, but whatever album Born Center was on, that's what he had just dropped. And I could be wrong. It could have been Born Center. So that's what I'm sitting there like, I remember listening to it, and I think it was like a song with him and Kendrick he had on there. But for whatever reason, it sounded different, bro. Like, I had heard the song. Maybe I had heard it leaked and didn't know it. But I kept hearing the song. I knew I really liked the song. But when I heard it on the album, bro, it sounded so crazy. It sounded different, bro. Like, I can't even really put into words what it was, but I just know it sounded so beautiful, bro. This shit made me cry, bro. Like, I literally hold on, what are you trying to do? You trying to bust a move, bro? Y'all think he was trying to do me in? Anyways, bro. So at this point in the party, I'm like literally just sitting there in the kitchen. Mind you, everybody's in the other room at this point. They're playing music from the next room over, but somehow I end up in the room with the music when the shroomies hit. So I'm sitting there staring at the radio, bro, and I'm just listening to the music. I just remember just listening so like intently, like, yo, like, why does this sound so crazy? Like, the homie ends up walking in, it's like, bro, you good? Like, you all right? And I remember telling him exactly what I was thinking, and he was like, bro, me too. Like he understood what I was saying. He was like, bro, I remember I had everybody tripping, like, as far as like me, him, and like the other person we tripped with. We was all tripping, like, bro, what the fuck? Like, yeah, like they was agreeing with me. So then we went into the party, right? So now at this point the song goes off. We go into the party, like, I'm done crying. I'm done sobbing and shit. We go into the next room, right? And it was like nobody could understand us, bro. Like, we could understand each other, but everybody else is looking at us like, nigga, y'all good? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck y'all on, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of them. So we like, yeah, whatever. And like, so then we just leave. We end up leaving, like, but we don't leave the party. We just go outside, you know, so take some time to ourselves. My roommate was like, bro, look at the trees moving. And when he said that, I looked down at the grass, and then the grass was like moving. I seen like every single blade of grass like doing its own thing. It was the weirdest fucking thing, bro. But mind you, I did not take the whole eighth, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm getting blicked at. I ain't take the whole eighth, y'all. I only took like 2 grams. So that was probably like the height of my trip that day. You know what I'm saying? Like the height of my trip was like I was crying over the J. Cole because the shit sounded so masterfully put together. We went outside, we looking out into the distance. I was seeing the grass and shit move. But after that, I knew like, bro, if I got my hands on some more, bro, I'm definitely gonna like take what he's telling me to take so I can actually hallucinate. So I end up going over again. I don't know like the time frame. I don't know how like long between, you know, the 2 times it was or whatever the fuck. So I get my little eighth or whatever. I drive over to the homie crib. He just needed to use my car to make a few stings, and I was like, I was gonna get some weed out of it, and I knew I had the eighth on me, the eighth of Shrooms, so I knew I was gonna need it to be high. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna need something to smoke on, bro, basically. I'm telling him like, I got the eighth, like I'm about to like really hallucinate out here. He's like, nah, bro, you tripping, whatever. He ends up taking the wheel, just telling me like, hey, nah, bro, like I'll just go ahead and drive. He says he's like looking out and just, you know, I'm gonna take the car, whatever, which he was. I know he was, but during my trip, that's not how I seen it, bro. So I remember taking a passenger seat. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's crazy because I literally lost my mind over this shit. We pull up to his house. Before we pulled off, I go to go pee, and I'm standing in front of the car, and I'm pissing. I remember hearing like I thought it was a bee. So I remember hearing like this loud buzzing, like zzz, like it sounded like a bee was about to sting my ass. I was like swatting, but mind you, I'm pissing at the same time. But I think I like forgot I was peeing. So when I get back in the car, the homies is like laughing at me like, nigga, what the fuck was you doing? Like, nigga, da. Like, I was like, nah, nigga, it was like a bee or some shit like trying to sting you. He's like, nigga, there was nothing by you, bro. So I go pee, I'm swatting at myself and shit because I think a bee it was trying to sting me. Then we go inside the house and he's like, yeah, I gotta bag up some shit, As he's like bagging shit up and taking like longer and longer, I feel the shrooms kicking in, bro. And I just remember, I just felt it, bro. I felt like it was just like everything was hitting me at once. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, bro, I just need to lay down, bro. I just need to lay down. I don't feel good. So I go lay down, right? And like as I'm laying there, I start seeing like fucking just like a bunch of colors, but I wouldn't say that. Like the colors was doing things. Like it just looked like I was like seeing things, like imagining things. So I was like, oh hell no, I'm thinking I'm dehydrated because I done passed out from that shit before. And next thing you know, I close my eyes thinking I can like sleep off, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hallucinating at this point. It's just not full form hallucination. So before as I close my eyes to like try to get rid of, why can't I fucking talk? But as I close my eyes to try to get rid of it or whatever the fuck, they just get more vivid. Like I still fell asleep, but it was like the deeper and deeper in sleep I fell, the worse my trip got. This is when I knew like I was really on my ass, bro, because when the homie woke me up, he was saying like, all right, come on, bro, we gotta go. So we get in the car, bro. So right now I'm just tripping balls. I don't really know what's going on. All I know is we go to this drive-thru. Before we go make the first play, he stopped by this drive-thru. The lady was looking at my car and goes like, I don't even think she said, I think she says nice car or some shit. Like he basically was like, oh yeah, appreciate it. Like he just acted like it was his car for the moment. Bro, and that shit fucked my head up. Like soon as he did that shit, bro, it was like, she said nice car. And then it's like I looked over at him to see like how he was gonna react, and he had like this sly smile on. And like I don't know if this was the shrooms or like what. Yeah, I instantly just started thinking like, bro, whoa, like why would you act like this is your car? You know what I'm saying? When you know it's not. Just on some on some other shit, bro. It fucked me up. So I didn't even say nothing about it. I just kind of like, it was just kind of like one of those things. Like say like you with the homie and like they steal from you or something. You like, you know, bet. So I'm playing music. I'm playing the music in the car for these niggas. And at the time, I think Migos had just dropped. Like this is when Migos was hot. Like they just kept on dropping mixtape after mixtape. So it was off of one of the no labels, bro. I could be wrong, but it was off of one of the no labels, I think, when it was like nighttime. So I remember just sitting there like getting deeper and deeper into thought about that shit, right? So then I remember looking into the rearview mirror, right? Whatever, the side view, whatever the fuck. I remember looking into the rearview mirror, right? And I was looking at myself, and then I looked down, and I didn't have the same outfit on, bro. I just seen a vision of me, and it had every little thing that was like kind of wrong with me. And the next thing you know, bro, it all just kind of went away. and I just lost it, bro. I just kind of forgot like what was going on, what I had did, how high I was, all that, bro. Like it was like the trip had took over, like my inner thoughts had took over, bro. Like all my anxiety, everything just took over. So I ended up looking to bro, and I'm like, hey bro, I need to go to the hospital, bro. Like something not right, bro. I'm tripping. It's like, no, we're not going to the hospital. You just took too much. He was like, bro, you just took way more than you took last time. Stop tripping. And then so I remember like asking him again. I'm like, bro, nah, I need to go to the hospital, bro. Take me to the hospital, my nigga. He said, nah, we not going to the hospital, bro. I was in the middle of moving. Like I think I was about to leave Tennessee. So what I ended up doing was, I think what ended up happening was I ended up having all my stuff in the car. So I'm riding around the city and like they see that I have like, he's like, damn, you got an Xbox, damn, you got this, damn, you got all this shit just in the car, nigga. Like they had made those type of comments before we had even did anything. But it wasn't until after the fact where it kind of like dawned on me and I started tripping out about it or whatever. Like, I'm just thinking like these niggas is really about to like do me in, bro. So we driving, we end up we stopped by a smoke shop. Now mind you, as we're driving, bro, I called 911. Cause I'm like, I literally think that these niggas is like I'm in fear for my life at this point. I called 911, bro, and I get on the phone, right? Mind you, he just told me, no, we're not going to the hospital. So he's like, bro, who the fuck you on the phone? He's like, who you on the phone with? And I don't say nothing, and I'm just like this. Yeah, I don't feel too safe right now, no. But I'm mumbling this shit, trying to be like discreet about it. So the homie's like, nigga, who you on the phone with? And he's like, nigga, who the hell are you on the phone with? Like he get more serious. By this time I'm wrapping it up, cause like I said, in my mind, I'm about to get robbed. I'm thinking I'm donezo. Bro. So this nigga ends up, I just end up hanging up the phone and I don't say nothing. I'm just kind of like, nigga, don't worry about it, whatever. So I don't think he think nothing of it. We pull up to the smoke shop. Hold up, you want the fade? But I wait till he goes inside and I get out and I walk over to like the gas station. It was like a smoke shop, a car wash, and a gas station. By the time I get out the car to leave, the homeboy is already coming out the store and is like, nigga, bro, get back in the car, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like normal as hell, but I'm like, nah, bro, it's cool. He gets in my car and is like, now he's like driving next to me. Now mind you, I'm high, I'm out of there at this point. So all I remember seeing is like, he's driving next to me, right? I'm thinking these niggas is like about to like, I don't even know. He's looking out the car and his eyes are red, bruh. But I forget that we had been smoking the whole day. Like, nigga, we were literally high as fuck, bro. And I remember thinking like, oh shit, this nigga's crying because he's about to have to like kill me and he don't want to kill me, bruh. So I go to the gas station, right? Nigga, I remember literally walking to the back of the gas station, like ducking down and hiding behind chips and shit, like, because I was like on some Ezel shit, like, bro, I was so fucking like I was literally petrified, bro. I thought these niggas was about to do me in. I guess them niggas is like waiting on me to kind of like come to my senses and just go ahead and come outside. Bro, soon as I hid back there for a good 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes hiding behind fucking potato chips, yo. And then I seen this big ass ambulance come pulling up. Walk smooth past my car, smooth past them niggas. And I remember when I walked outside too, like they're thinking like, oh damn, finally, bro. Like, you know, they probably thought I had to just go to the bathroom or some shit. So as soon as this nigga sees where I'm walking to, he's like, what the fuck? I walk to the ambulance and like I get in, you know what I'm saying? I literally just, bro, I kid you not, I literally just started taking out everything in my pocket. I took out my money, I took out my weed, took out everything. Like, bro, here's this, and like I get in. The nigga who's driving my car, he ends up walking up to the ambulance just to see what's going on. Like, I guess to let them know, like, nah, like I know him, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, whatever. I just remember them telling me like, bro, you're okay. We checked your blood. You're just high right now. You just have to wait and calm down. But I think I was still conscious enough to know that like, bro, if I get out, it's not gonna end well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be stuck. I was like, nah, just take me to the hospital. Once I start acting like I don't know him and shit, he ends up leaving, ends up like taking my car and like driving off. So they're telling me, they're like, oh, he just drove off with your car. I was like, yeah, I don't know. At that point, I end up blacking out, bro. Literally end up just blacking out, right? End up waking up in a hospital. When I come to, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I don't know. My phone is dead. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what happened. And then a nurse just ends up walking by like, you know how like they have like the sheets. I think they had me in the ER. I still to this day don't know where the fuck I was at. So the lady's walking by and like kind of stops and like kind of backtracks and comes back, and she's like, pick that up off the ground. And I look down, it's the same sack of weed that I had just given to the paramedic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened. All I know is that I took the shrooms, man. I start feeling the ways. I lost my fucking mind in the process. You dig what I'm saying? Experienced ego death, which was fucking crazy. And then the ego death was so intense, like I really thought like I was dying, bro. I found out a lot about myself, actually. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that you only have to use hallucinogens to find out about yourself, but I feel like I found out a lot about myself. But like my videos. I'm posting this one tonight. I'm also gonna post this on my Facebook. My Facebook gaming channel is Derek XX Rude. So it's basically Derek So Rude, but no so. So Derek XX Rude on Facebook. And Derek So Rude on everything else. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Derek So Rude. That's all I got. Okay.